What's up all? It's great to have you back for another one of my videos. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'll be showing my TT01 Tamiya. It's a TT01E, not a TT01, and I've been, well, basically modifying this car very much. You can see it on 4 hard plastic drift wheels. It is a brushed setup, but I've been driving it a little bit, and in particular I've been having a lot of build struggles with this kit in particular, because what I bought is the complete racing conversion kit for TT01 and TT01E. It wasn't very cheap. It's almost as much as the kit actually of the car. By the way, this car started off as a Lamborghini Countach. I have some more plans about it, but I'll be making more videos about this specific build and the other things I've been doing with the TT01 chassis. The idea is basically, because I took so many parts off this car that I've got basically all the parts in spare, so I'm gonna make the Lamborghini back to original. But for today we'll focus on the actual racing kit and the build struggles I've been having. So just a first look, you can see there's so much aluminium. That's the main reason why I bought it. I really like the blue bling, and the idea really was to have like well, if not a very efficiently driving car, just a shelf queen basically. I did this more as an aesthetic project than anything else. I had the luxury to buy all these things, so yeah, that's basically it. The idea is to make a very basic drift car. You don't need a lot of power to do drifting, especially not on these wheels. But then basically after driving twice, it started falling apart, and yeah, it's basically one of those rules that I forgot when I initially put it together. You need to thread lock everything, so I've just been thread locking all this. I've been having as well issues, in particular because this comes with a manual, and I have to say, racing, you did not do a good job, because this build manual is not so very good. It's not very interesting, and there are mistakes in there. So it's, apart from not being very clear from the pictures, there are actually mistakes in there. What they try to do, they try to incorporate the differences between the TT01 and TT01E in one sketch of pictures basically, but it didn't go right, and this step then, that was completely very strange to actually do it. But then it looks very nice and it's very promising. Another thing, it came with some turnbuckles that were not long enough, so I actually had to make some of my own. I had to buy these longer, and then I used some of the other parts that I had laying around. So that's another issue. I very quickly broke one of those ball heads as well. And the cups, I'm using some more expensive ones as well, so I didn't really like all those things that came in the set, which is a bit a shame, because that is a very expensive conversion kit, and there are many issues actually putting it together, but the final result looks very nice. Well, it's not the final result, it's just on the way. Now, I'll be making, as I said, more videos. I'll show you as well the Lamborghini original body, and basically what I'm doing, because I'm making a second kit restoring the Lamborghini back original. So this one I'll be using with an already pre-cut Mazda RX-7 body, just for drifting basically. It's very I'm a little bit disappointed with this, but either way I'll post it on YouTube, in particular because there's not so much about this conversion kit on YouTube, and there's definitely not somebody elaborating on the experiences with it. But it's very nice looking, difficult to build, and a lot of extra things required that they don't mention in the actual build manual. So altogether, I'm a little bit disappointed, but then I'm still very excited for this car to come together. Now, just on the side note, and it happened to a friend who owns a TT01 chassis as well, when you don't look very well at what screws you put in when you put the main deck on, basically you'll get the screws going directly in the spur gear there, and that has happened to myself. I broke it at my friend as well. So everybody watching this, be careful when you put screws in here. I basically ignore them. I just screw the 4 on and I thread lock the rest now, or at least that's the idea. So I'll keep the video to this today, because I'll be making more videos about this car soon. So you can ask me all the questions you need. You can see it's a bit of a mess here, which is kind of an indication of how much I've been struggling with this kit. Like all these things were too much in the conversion kit, and there's some more alloy bits that I understand would be for the TT01, not for the TT01E. So yeah, it's a bit of a hectic situation here. Normally it looks better organized when I make a video, but that's where we keep it for today, and there'll be more videos about this car very shortly. So thank you for watching, and hope you'll watch another or more of my videos soon, and definitely subscribing helps a lot, and every comments are very welcome, and I'm very happy to reply to any questions. So happy RCing to all.